This episode was recorded in front of a live stream audience. Join me at gaming.youtube.com/the Jessa Channel. Hopefully you can hear me now. I think I figured out what the problem was. Let me know if you can hear me. Yay! You can hear me. Yay! Okay, good. Yay, 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 yay. All right, so I'm going to... I apologize for this, but I'm going to stop the stream one more time. And I'm going to start again fresh so that the VOD, the video afterwards, is not starting with that kind of wonky start. I had reinstalled my OBS and there was one checkbox I missed. Okay, so hold on and I'll be with you in just a minute, okay? I'm just going to restart real quickly and we'll do like a professional, real, actual restart, okay? Thank you guys for your patience. I'll be right back. This episode was recorded in front of a live stream audience. Join me at gaming.youtube.com/the Jessa Channel. Hey there. You're watching the Jessa Channel live on YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch. Today is Saturday, October 6th, 2018. We are playing Baudelaire the Bard in Pathfinder Kingmaker, and I am Jessa. Woo! That was hard. Okay, so Dent, if you're ever in a band, I want your name to be Groovy Bacon. And I'll buy tickets and come see you. We'll rent a VW bus so we can come see you. So please let me know how everything sounds. Yay! There you are. So while we're kind of getting into the game, Dent, by the way, is a patron, and he in Discord, his nickname is the Baconator, because the dude loves bacon like a lot. Like a lot. Like, all right, thank you, Morgwin. Awesome. So Morgwin, if you've ever considered live streaming, I know that you had thought about it. If you've ever considered it, don't do it. You see these gray hairs here? Do you see these gray hairs? If you go back and look at a stream from March, you will see a lot more of these than I had in March. And I love my gray hair. I think it's awesome. I think it's stately. It's amazing. I also have blonde hairs too. That is true. Back here, which I've shown you guys before. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of golden blondish, kind of grayish. You can kind of see there. Anyway, so can you come to the wedding? Well, the minute I have another one, I'll invite you. Anyway, so I'm just going to tell you quickly what happened, and then let's go ahead. So consider this still to be a testing stream, but there were 2 problems. We streamed for 4 days without a problem, and then yesterday, once again, all heck broke loose. I'm trying to keep it family friendly. All heck broke loose. Again. And I told you that last week I bought a brand new Ethernet cord because the problem started when I, to do cord management, I used a cord tie on my Ethernet cord that put a kink in it. And then we started having problems. That was last month. So it turns out so when we're having problems again, I was just like, what could it be? I don't know what it could be. Brand new modem, brand new Ethernet card. You know, my ISP is swearing up and down to Christmas, and I've been with them a long time. And they're kind of a small company. So, you know, I mean, some of the guys that come to fix things, I know them so well, like I know their mothers. Anyway, but, you know, like, they were like, we promise there's nothing on our end. We're not throttling you. You can stream to your heart's content. We couldn't figure out what was going on. And as a last resort, at about like 7 p.m. last night, and I was so exhausted and so frustrated. I just said, let me just yank out this cord, even though it's brand new, because it was either that or the graphics card. And I was really much rather it be a $5 cord than a $200 graphic card. So, especially since we just bought that one. And I thought the graphics card, it can't be the card, or it shouldn't be, because there's no problem in game. Like, I would be getting frame rates problems, I'd be getting flickering, I'd be getting other signs except just this one thing. But the ISP was like, we're shooting at straws. We've tested everything. I did a malware check, I did a virus check, I did all this kind of stuff. Anyway, long and short of it, I took my old cord, which I keep for backup, which I've had for like 8 years. An old Ethernet cord that I keep in the closet with all my other spare computer supplies. Whipped it out, put it in, fine. I was furious. I like to think, and you have to ask my husband to get the true story, but I really don't feel like I don't really have a big temper, but I actually lost my marbles a little bit last night. I was so pissed. I don't know. Can I get some feedback here if anybody understands what I was saying and what I'm saying here? If you would have, I worked so hard. The only saving grace was that it didn't happen today, Saturday, when the Lamplight City stream was scheduled. Because to do 2 streams which were possessed by the devil with a developer, he would never talk to me again. That's the only thing. So I was able to like tell him I need to reschedule, which I hated doing. Oh, I was so pissed. I just lost my mind. So you know what I did when I lose my mind? I went out and I bought some Haagen-Dazs ice cream bars and I ate a whole Haagen-Dazs ice cream bar. Terrible, isn't it? Try not to judge me. Anyway, so long and short of it, I put the new old card in. Hi, man animal. I'm talking about what happened yesterday and why we couldn't stream on our normal Friday day, which totally drove me crazy. Anyway, so, removed by Catbot. Okay. That might be set up a little strong. The mixer is removing some of Patrick's, oh, maybe because it's repeating twice? No, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I hope he understands. That's all I can do. Anyway, the good news is that I found a setting in OBS. Let me show you guys this, and then we'll head into the game. I found a setting on OBS which has greatly improved my streams. The quality should now be a little bit better. I don't know if you can notice, but I can see it from where we were before. Over here under under output, over here. By the way, this is the little check mark right here. This was on 1 and it needed to be on 6. Can you believe that? So pissed. Anyway, so this check mark used to pass encoding. I was unchecking that for months. During all of my testing, including in completely uninstalling OBS and reinstalling it, I clicked this just to see, and all of a sudden my streams were like night and day. I could get a much higher bit rate. Anyway, so streaming at 4500 on Twitch. I hope it looks okay. Let me know. And I'm going to close that window out. And so I'm going to take us into the game now. That was the Just Jessa part of the show that we have at every live stream where I talk about what was going on. But yeah, it should be a lot crisper now because I was streaming at 3000, so it should be crisper. I could actually stream at 10,000, but that feels a bit too high. Plus, it's higher than Twitch allows. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and lower this. And I'm going to restore that. There we go. And I'm going to head over to Twitch because I want to see what things look like over there. But we are playing as Baudelaire the Bard. We're playing Pathfinder Kingmaker. And I gotta tell you, man, I love this game. I just love it. It's so good. It's not even funny how good it is. It's so good. Just checking things here before we head into the game. 8 people are here watching, and I want to invite you to say hello to me in chat if you would like to. Please do. Okay. I can lower this, and we can head into the game. You guys should be able to hear the game now. Except you aren't going to hear it in a minute because I'm about to move chat. There we go. Hello, Leah. Welcome back to the Jessa Channel. So, man animal, are you going to get some ice cream now that I said it? Did I give you a craving? So, some news on the Pathfinder Kingmaker front, and that is that they're pushing out patches left and right, like 2 in a day. But every time they push out a patch, it solves 25 bugs and introduces 2 more. They put out a patch, a 1.06 on Friday that introduced a game-breaking bug. Luckily, I am not automatically updating my game. I learned a long time ago not to do that. On Steam, I want some ice cream too. Leah, I was just saying that I actually lost my temper last night and I had a very bad day yesterday. But hope springs eternal. I've had a lot of feelings where the Jessa Channel is concerned over the last 6 years of running the channel. I've had triumph, I've had despair, I've had agony, but I've never really had being utterly raging pissed before until last night. That's the first time the channel has ever made me extremely furious. Okay, so anyway, I was saying that if you want to avoid upgrading the game on GOG, you can avoid it. I'll let you go ahead and Google that. But basically, you can set it so that you don't automatically update. I would highly recommend that you do that, because the updates that they're pushing out can ruin your entire save, which we don't want to have happen here. So we are playing as Baudelaire the Bard. Oh, one more thing. So important. The Nexus Mods has a new section. Morgwin, can you link me? Nexus Mod has a new section. Leah, we're hoping it's resolved. That's what this stream today is going to tell us. It has mods now. And there's a mod called Faster Movement. And it makes the characters, look at this. Outside of combat, they actually move at a decent rate now. Look at that. So good. Thank you, Morgwin. So, by the way, hug pile on Morgwin, please. Morgwin is a fantastic mod. And I mean, you know, I just love her. I love her. That's true. Morgwin, I said it. Morgwin, I confess my feelings. It's true. It's true. She is so good. I swear, I depend on her utterly. Anyway, and I give her like no warning. I give her like 30 minutes. But like, you know, I always tell my mod team they don't I mean, with such short notice, but she always comes. And she hopefully is enjoying herself. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at his wares. So we're going to be doing Tusk Gutter tonight. We're going to be finishing up the large area with the large tree, where basically we're going to finish up chasing Tartusio. We have a heavy shield we can sell. I don't think we have anything else on offer here. We have, yeah, I did most of the inventory management as I do in these games. So we should be set. We'll just do this quick deal here. Everyone has completely upgraded weapons now. We don't have any +1, but we're all at Masterwork over here. Masterwork Bastard Sword, which she comes with. I'd really like to get a Masterwork Tower Shield, but I do not even see a Tower Shield here. So, they're under shield. They're under armor over here. So, and I don't want to give her any, I mean, she's a Tower Shield specialist, so I don't want to give Valerie anything less than a Tower Shield. And then over here, I've been learning, when I was playing the game last night, as a kind of, once I had my ice cream, I just turned the game on, playing my secondary character, my alt, as you call it in gaming, and Esme is her name, and she is a sorceress. Anyway, I've learned a lot more about running the clerics, and so I'm looking forward to showing you what I've learned. He has the Masterwork Heavy Mace, and he has a Heavy Shield +1, our first +1 weapon. She has her sword, which I'm not going to take from her. Well, I can't. By the way, if you look at this. Okay, in inventory, I'll tell you, but if you touch her sword, she'll scream at you. And Lindsay has a Masterwork Dagger, this punching dagger, and the crossbow as well, too. She also has leather armor +1. As far as potions are concerned, yeah, I do want to leave that. As far as potions are concerned, oh, linked, it is, yes, Morgan, there's a one called Faster Running Speed, or Fast Running Speed, or it's right there on the new Pathfinder Nexus, right on the front page, under the featured mods. There's only like 4 mods there now, so it's not, yeah, but it's that one, yeah. Anyway, so let's head out into the world. Turn up the volume here. I love her cape. I love the movement of the cape.
The path is clear.
Awesome. Yes, it is, honey. So we're going to go back because I've also learned that we missed a lot on the map, Tartuccio's map. So let's hang a right and head out. Oh, wait, before we do, obviously, I need to rest. That would be helpful. Oh, Patrick. I'm sorry, Patrick. You know what? Let's hug pile on Patrick. Okay. So, if you are joining me, by the way, welcome. I am playing Baudelaire the Bard. I am voicing her and singing for her. I haven't done that yet because simply she hasn't said anything yet. All right, so Keston Garess, he is waiting for us to return Tartuccio dead or alive. We'll get to know the rest of the party later on. Right now, as I've been saying, I want to go adventuring. Unknown Day of the Week 13. Gosh, it's not even spelled. That's new. That's new. That's new. I have a feeling that they're under so much pressure at Owlcat Games, like things like this, and also the fact that English is not their first language, except for Chris Avalone, as far as I know, but the rest of the team is in Russia. So you see a lot of little problems like that. But that's a problem. That's new. Anyway, it's about 6 p.m., but let's head out and travel anyway. Let's accept our party and move out. Baudelaire is a bard. Her voice sounds like this, and she sings everywhere she goes. She also loves to hum, and she has a little quirk in which the more nervous or frightened she gets, the more she hums. So we're going to head out a development path for each region. So this is where we want to go to, nope, that's not right. That's not where we want to go. We want to go to, here. We want to go to Old Sycamore because we were exploring this area, and now that there's a lot more to explore on this map. And as well, that's so cool. What is this here? Pine Patch. We have not seen that yet. But let's stay focused. There's so many quests to do. You can get overwhelmed pretty easily. Thank you, Morgwin. So I highly recommend that mod. It takes one of the major grievances that I had out of this game, and now I don't have to use the cheat engine speed hack, which worked okay, but this works much better. So to the mod creator who created that mod, thank you so much. I already actually thanked them on Nexus. You'll see my post there. I'm the one who screams really loudly, "Please have my babies." Truth. I did it. If you don't believe me, go look at the comments. You'll see me in there screaming, "Please have my babies." So we have this middle section to do here, but also there are a couple of skill check areas that I found with my other character on this map that I would have totally missed otherwise. So let's do that. There we go. And let's change our party around again. And get Valerie in front. Oh, it changes your formation. No, it doesn't. There it is. This is the formation I want. There we go. All right, and let's turn on the tab key. So we have already been here. In fact, that's some stuff that we took off. Baudelaire sings, it's a rainy day, it's a happy day, it's a beautiful day to sing. And she's using her quill and thinking about a line, and as she's doing that, the party, she's absent-mindedly walking along with the party, and they walk around, and we have seen, Harem has seen something for us here. What has he seen? An overgrown passage. You found my post? See, I told you. I was happy! All right, so we have some stuff here to collect. A golden trinket, some coin, and a golden earring. For overgrown passage, this requires a, this is a difficulty check of 23. We have to roll 23 or higher to pass it, make it through. Otherwise, we're going to take a little bit of damage. Thank you, Dent, for coming. I appreciate it. And we did not make it and took a bit of damage to get in here. We got a couple of bush smacks in the face. I hate when that happens. So what's here? Oh, there are some yearlings and some treasure. There's a mite yearling. Hide it, Queen Bada, never find. Treasure heavy. I protect treasure. Okay, alrighty. Well, we've been jumped by mites. Baudelaire says, you are on our side. We're your companions and, allies. Do not attack us. Valerie says, I believe they are trying to protect that chest, but I will not let them kill me for those gold coins or whatever's in there. Valerie says with her lofty tone. Speaking of which, let me have something to drink here. Okay, so what I have learned is that what I'm going to do is the two, I'm going to control him here. I have, oh, by the way, let me change some things. Every time I reload the game, it changes my graphics to low. Oh, it didn't this time. Wow. Maybe they finally fixed that. And then the other thing is that it was changing was down here. It didn't change it for once. That's amazing. Because I love my critters that pop out in the middle of battle. That is the funniest, most wonderful thing. I just love this game. Okay, anyway, so what I'm going to do, I've learned to have Harem as a backline fighter, not a midline fighter, let's put it that way. So we have our frontline fighters, our midline fighters, and our backline fighters. And his job is to basically keep the front line up. So I'm going to have him cast Guidance, which is going to give her a +1 competence bonus on an attack roll, saving throw, or skill check. Which, by the way, I should have used before using this skill check, because he can use these infinitely. There's no number of spells. So he's going to do that. The other thing that I've done is I'm having people I'm having it pause at the end of every round as it's just done, which lets me know that people have done all the things I want them to do, and if I want them to do something more or change tactics, I can do it at the end of the round, and they'll do it for the next round. So I want resistance or temporary hit point. We're going to always use temporary hit point on Amiri. All right. And we have our back line missing here. I don't think there's any need to cast sleep. We'll need that, but we could definitely use some bard song here. Okay, so Harem has cast virtue. What else? Resistance or... I don't think that the mites have anything we need to save against. But let's take a look at the at Lindsay's notes on the bestiary. Okay. Let's see if Lindsay has made any mention. Lindsay takes out her quill from behind her ear and goes, well, let's see. They're pitiful and craven dwellers of the dark. Now, she doesn't do this during battle, of course. We'll have to pretend that she did this before battle. Or perhaps she's shouting from her memories during battle. But what we're looking for here... until their distress and anger finally overcome their natural cowardice and impel them forth on short-lived bouts of bloody vengeance. Their traditional enemies are gnomes and dwarves. That's important. I love that. Doom ability. That's what I was looking for. His eyes bulge, or a mite's eyes bulge hideously open when it uses this spell-like ability. So we want to avoid Doom. So since they do have an ability that they can use on us, let's do a plus save here on our tank. Okay, end of round, and I think that's all that he can really do, so let's go ahead and put him into battle with Destructive Smite. All right. Excellent. Everything is working as it should. Touch of Chaos is one I've wanted to try too. So let's cast that on this Sneaky Mite if he survives his next couple of hits from Valerie. Okay, so Sneaky Mite attacks Harem with a dagger. Harem missed with Touch of Chaos. I'll save that because we're going to be doing a lot of dungeon diving in this episode. So we'll just go ahead with the... Is there anything else that I can have Baudelaire doing? Baudelaire hums as she puts her crossbow to... puts the arrow to her crossbow and pulls back. She sings a song of triumphance. Remove fear, cure light wounds. None of this we really need, although I'm wondering about Touch of Fatigue or Daze. Let's go ahead and cast Daze. Do I cast Daze? Well, he's dead now, but how do I cast this? On the ground? One enemy creature. It wouldn't allow me to attack these creatures. I'm not sure why. So, boom, boom. Lindsay comes over and says, what could they have been protecting that would have attacked me so? Look at the little chick. The animals that come out. Oh my god, I just love that. I've got to quit saying oh my god all the time, but it's true. I just love that. I really do. So we have some important things we can grab here. Baudelaire says, there's a green, nope. There's a green quartz here. Lindsay comes over and says, oh, it's very pretty. She looks at the mite's body sadly. Okay, so, oh, it's locked. Let's get our highest.
Anything else?
There we go. Oh, nice. Some bracers, and it looks like another dagger. Let's get these on. If that's a +1 dagger, I'm a very happy woman. Bracers of armor +1. So, you have bracers of armor +1. So do you. So the next person this is going to go for is our cleric. And then this is a cold iron dagger +1. Nice. I'm going to give that to Lindsay. She's the one who's most likely to use a dagger. So even though she's I mostly have her at range now. Okay. And as always, let's save after that. Yeah, so does it just means it has a cold effect on it? Is that right, man animal? Like it's just an element on it?
The path is clear.
So yeah, the first... Okay, you're okay there, Valerie. You're okay. You're okay. Ease up there, girl. You got this. Let's head through Overgrown Passage. I don't think we're going to make this check, but let's do it anyway. Or not. It's not letting me click on it. Let's see. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. Nope. Valerie, what's the matter? Are we trapped in here? I'll be so irritated if we're trapped in here. Oh, wrong side. Wrong side. Man animal. It's funny because I'll get it and I'll immediately see one of you guys tell me the second I get it. It's weird.
That was easy.
Thank you. It affects ghosts. Oh, good. So it works on just ghosts or all undead. So, I want to make sure that we have found everything there is to find at this end of the map. So look at the movement. Oh, I love the elk. The movement is so much nicer. I think we've been here already. Yes, we have. All right. We've also been up here. But where we have not been that I need to be paying attention to is down here in the middle. There's another raised area here. I'm pretty sure we already looted these guys. The poor kobolds. Kobolds. Kobolds or kobolds? So I think we have missed the way to get up here. So I'm going to go here and see where they go and follow them. Oh my god, that movement speed. When the game moves so slowly like that, it's just exhausting. Makes you feel like you're holding your breath. Ah, here we go. So this is what we missed. Okay. And then what's up here? Hello, Punch Party. It doesn't mean cold effect. It's a special type of metal. Deals extra damage to Fae, demons, and certain magical creatures. Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Jessa Channel. Over here in, I keep clicking this, but the journal, but that's the spell book. Okay, so let's go for journal. So I need to go journal, encyclopedia. I was trying to click something that took me right to the encyclopedia. So, under combat? No. Magic? I was just wondering where I would see that information. And Punch Party is like, hi, everybody. We're all greeting him. We're very friendly here. Greeting him or her. Where would I find that information if I had just wanted to look that up? In the encyclopedia? Do you happen to know? Because next time I pick up an item and let's say it has a different effect on it, I'd like to be able to look up here and see what kind of effect it is. That's game basics. So I'm thinking maybe under magic or schools of magic. I'm not sure. Special abilities, divine spells. Anyway. So we already went over here. What I want to do is check in this direction. Where does this take us? Oh, I think I recognize this. This is, by the way, if you want to know how I am moving, having the tab key pressed down, without having to hold it down, I have written a a auto hotkey, which if you're a patron, you can join me on Discord and I will give you that. So I believe we already saw these guys. We did already get... Did we get already? I'm trying to remember. Did we do this already? Do you guys remember the kobolds? Yes, I distinctly remember doing this. But let's go ahead and get another radish. There we go. But this is the one where Baudelaire sung to them, and they sung back, if you remember. So, let's continue on. Even with all of the bugs that people have, this allows us to go down the hill, which we don't need to do. We've already been there. Oh, wait, no.
I've spotted something.
Because I also, if I'm not mistaken, I think we almost got wrecked by this one. It attacked us. So, we've spotted something over here. So, a Punch Party is saying... Pathfinder role-playing websites like... you probably linked to D20 SRD, PSRD, or SRD. That's probably what you tried to link to. Yeah. Well, thank you for letting me know, because obviously while streaming I can't stop and go look at a website. So we're going to try and go beyond this, and hopefully this lonely, shambling mound will not attack us again, because there's a journal over here that we want. Right here. Let's collect all. The body of a woman, fouled beyond recognition. Baudelaire says, "Look here, her fingers still clench a torn leather leash. And there's a leash on this mound." The party makes their way carefully away from the mound. As soon as they are far enough away, Baudelaire opens the journal and begins to... Oh, it doesn't carry... That's interesting. So you typed that on YouTube. Perhaps... Okay, I will look and see, because you should be able to put a link in chat and it should show up through Restream. So I will check on that, and if I need to, I'll contact them. In any case, there was a journal. Here we go. The lab journal. So I'm gonna skim through this. Lindsay puts her quill behind her ear, holds the book carefully, and begins to read. She talks about a person who went into the woods. Perhaps someone, she says, it's a lab journal. Some raccoons got into her lab. She is, whoever this person was, Baudelaire says, I saw the body. It was female, whoever it was. Baudelaire says, yes, well, she was trying to find experimental subjects to do a crystallization experiment. She wants to prove that to everyone that it works. She's also running out of money, and she's finding her studies to be very boring. What she has to do to earn money to be very boring. Lindsay's finger scrolls down the page. She caught an elf who was dying in the woods, and she rubbed something on the elf as part of an experiment, and it looks like... Lindsay looks shocked. Baudelaire goes, What? What, Lindsay? Over the past few days, she reads, the subject's legs became covered with mildew and moss. Her fingers and toes grow long and crooked. No! The last entry says, my living experiment shows all signs of obedience. She is much like a little tree, a magnificent walking tree. She is already 8 feet tall, and the child keeps growing. I wish to give her space, more fresh air and sunlight. I suspect we shall need some fertilizer, but for now, I only walk her around the woods on the leash. Lindsay looks back over her shoulder towards where the shambling mound still shambles. Hi, Crafter! Welcome back. She says, the last thing reads, this is the greatest achievement of my career. Soon we shall be ready for a journey to Absalom, and there I will present my masterpiece. I must think of a name for my girl. So I'm going to tell you straight that this whole thing right here just reeks, in a positive way, of Chris Avallone, who was the narrative designer in this game. That is Chris Avallone all over. To have these encounters with a journal and a story behind it, and it's well written and interesting, and yeah, that's just great. So, let's see, did we catch everything? We have seen everything on this map, except we need to go to the old Sycamore Caves here. Over here is another entrance to the old Sycamore Caves. Let's head over here. So I've learned that you can click here, double click or just click. And then when you close the map, like so, it shows the area that you just clicked on here, so you can just take your party there. And they'll run over there. So I'm going to check while that's going on real quickly here. Look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh gosh, if we fix those streaming problems, I will be the happiest woman in the world. So, by the way, I'm having a green smoothie. It's actually green, if you can see it there. It has spinach, kale, mango, banana, moringa powder, powdered emergency, and some, I forget what it's called, it'll come to me in a minute. Starts with a K. Kombucha.
The path is clear.
All right, so I think it's time to head back into the caves. I don't think we've gone in this entrance, but this is where we were attacked by the kobolds, so I expect a lot of battle. And actually, before I leave here, let me do a full save. Pretty sure we looked through all these things, but of course it's always good to look again. This is nuts. We'll take those, definitely. And I'm gonna save. Kombucha. Yep. So, spinach, kale, kombucha. It's pretty darn healthy. Of course, naturally, I'm going to undo all the healthy benefits that it provided me by having an ice cream bar later.
I feel tired.
Since our party is tired, let's go ahead and rest here on this nice incline before we go into the caves. So you can rest on the world map as you're traveling if your party's tired. However, you don't get the advantage of the banter, so I recommend that you do not rest that way. So we're still having haggis for dinner, although, well, actually, perhaps we might want to go for, if we go for, this is Valerie's favorite, if I remember correctly, either Valerie or Amiri. Haggis, I think, is, gives a bonus to Harem. So seasoned wings and thighs are for dinner tonight. What's cooking, y'all? Okay, let's go ahead and begin resting and hope we don't get jumped. Well, I don't mind it, I guess.
Cape is all worn out. Gotta catch a bear. A big one's hide would fit me just right.
Oh! Baudelaire was not paying attention. She was composing her latest song, so she ruined the meal. Valerie looked at her ruefully. It's a bit burnt, Baudelaire, but still edible, thank goodness. Crafter, how are you doing? All right, we are rested up. Let's head on inside. We're definitely going to cast some light spells on folks. I prefer light spells because they keep your hands free. I don't have to keep going back and forth from a torch to a crossbow, so I don't really like the torches. Oh, and the music. We all have been blessed this year with 2 stellar RPGs. Divinity Original Sin 2 is my favorite RPG so far of all time, although this one, despite its bugs, it might rival it. We'll see. We'll see which one I end up loving more at the end of this year. Cobalt Archer says, break. Now, all break. So if we had, remember earlier in our previous stream a few days back, we tried to stay neutral in this fight and be Switzerland, and both of them attacked each other. So we reluctantly went with the mites because the kobolds had already attacked us before. So that means that if we had just let them fight it out, if anywhere that we had entered in the cave would have been a danger zone. As it is, we have some archers over here. They are not yet attacking us, which is good. Let's cast a light spell.
Sorry, was lost in thought.
And Harim, I want you... Oh, I don't have any on you yet. Okay. All right, that's in my other game. So over here, let's cast a light spell on our forward party member. Perfect. And we happen to catch Valerie, who's sipping from her water thing here. So I'm not sure how to get up here. Let's go ahead and... A flame shaman. Oh, this way we can charge. Okay, since we know that they are enemies, we're going to go ahead and charge right here. Since we have not yet started combat, I'm going to pause first. I'm going to charge with Omri and I always say Omri, Amiri.
Ugh,
no.
Not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed.
And you can't charge either? Can you charge him? So are you guys telling me you can't charge these? That's what they're saying. They're like, we can't do that. Okay, fine. Well, since they're not attacking us, let's hope that no. Lord. Everybody on this guy. Thank you. Oh, you! I set charge for you. Perfect. Alright, who is... Lindsay is being attacked. Lindsay, switch up weapons, please. Let's see how that new dagger +1 does. And also, let's have some music. Whoa! Magic missile on this guy. So we need some distraction on this team here. Baudelaire, let's sleep these guys. Because we need to take care of that shaman. We should have prioritized him first. Amiri, you're on him. You are Virtue on the tank. All right, there's that sleep spell. End of round. They're going for our cleric. Come on. Let's get that sleep spell off. There we go.
This requires your attention.
This perception check succeeded. Oh, okay. We'll take care of that in a minute, Valerie. They love going for her, but you know what? They're both taking care of her. Taking care of it, I should say. I'm going to switch out Baudelaire to, since they're both being attacked here by this kobold gatekeeper. Okay. Yeah! Instant death. Kobold Flame Shaman dies. I'd say so. And everybody's on this one. We're at... Come on. I welcome any tips you might have if you are a seasoned player as to what we should be doing here as far as getting a better battle here. In other words, if you are an expert at this game, speak up. Masterwork light crossbow. Excellent. And over here, Amiri leans down, holding her hand over the dead kobold. I'm sorry, little fellow. Amiri snorts at Valerie being, well, soft-hearted. She says, "Are you apologizing to kobolds? Oh, the next thing you're going to be doing is apologizing to the ants." And we did see something over here. Yes. Silver statuette. And a potion of shield faith. Hello, Heather. Right before she rifles his... Well, you know, we're adventurers. We gotta live. We gotta eat. Hello, Bitter Clinger. Welcome to the Jessa Channel. We are role-playing through... I'm sorry. We've been playing Divinity Original Sin 2 since March, so that's still on my brain. Alright, so let's see what else is here. These wooden structures are a few centuries old, some even older, but they've withstood the ravages of time. I have a mod in which,
What's that?
Oh, trap.
Applause, please.
Excellent. Experience gained, 27. Whoa! Haha! Okay. That hurt. Let's perhaps not move a little bit more carefully, I should say. Because if there's one trap like that, then there's more. Let's also quick save. I should be quick saving at the end of every fight. And, Bitter, I hope you don't mind if I just call you Bitter. Damn it! Hey, you guys, this is a family-friendly stream, so don't curse, okay? So I think I'm playing this a bit stupidly. What I need to do here is I need to, first of all, let's cure light wounds on our cleric. And then I need to be sending Lindsay ahead slowly, so, and stealthing. So I will do that because I'm just being pretty silly here. Morgwin, can you vouch for me and tell them that normally I usually don't curse like that? Normally.
Adventures call to them.
All right, so we're going to sneak here. Bring Lindsay up front. Good. Yeah, we're a family-friendly channel most of the time. Except when I lose my temper occasionally. Woo! Okay, so she's not getting, so there's a trap here. So that's poison stuff. Oh, we just have to wait. Okay. So let me zoom in a little bit here. Trying to move her very, very slowly, giving her a chance to do perception checks as we go. The rest of the party hangs back, waiting for Lindsay to give them the forward march. Lindsay turns around and goes, "Quiet!"
I wrote it like I saw it.
I wonder if, is there a way we can bolster her ability to see traps? Is there a spell here that would help us out in that way? Saving throw or skill check. Looks like guidance would do it. Yeah, her perception really isn't, you know, yeah, she has spent more time being blown up by traps than by disarming them. That's for sure. By the way, welcome, Asclef? Yeah, not sure on that one. Give me a pronunciation in chat, please. Like, type out how you'd like me to say it. Anyway, welcome to the Jessa Channel. We are playing as Baudelaire the Bard. And I don't know if you've played the game very far. Let me know if you own the game. That sounds fine. Asclef. Welcome to the Jessa Channel. No, get back here.
And Lindsay was called forth.
And Lindsay was called forth. Lindsay tiptoes down the dark passage. She says, "Harem, some light, please." Harem says, "Of course." Actually, Harem says, "Of course." Because Harem is the Eeyore of the party. So I recognize, though, that by having her sneak with a big giant light ball over her head, perhaps isn't quite the thing, but she needs, my thinking is that it would help her perceive more. Let me go ahead. I just feel a sudden urge to quick save because I feel a getting jumped coming on. That's what I feel. And we'll bring the rest of the party forward. One of the things that I would love to have in this game, and I have faith that it might appear at some point because the developers really are listening to their community. I mean, right now they're just trying to, you know, keep their customers from imploding with rage at all the bugs, which that, you know, they're correct. There are a lot of bugs in this game. That is true. A lot of bugs. Like you see that bug right there? Unknown day of the week with unknown spelled wrong. That's poor. That means somebody was in a hurry and just was not paying attention. Okay, Lindsay. You just finished Act 1. Lots of saving. Yeah. Pretty good, though. I mean, I'm not playing on challenging. Well, if you're looking for really awesome gameplay from a skilled pro, not your girl. However, if you're looking for role play and, you know, character development and storyline, I'm your girl. All right. Let's bring the rest of the party forward. And continue to put that tab key on.
What troubles you?
What troubles me are the traps that are inevitably along this route, even though we're not finding them. Break! Now all break! All go! All fall! Sorrow, sorrow! All go, all fall! Sorrow, sorrow! Break now, all break! Lindsay says. The rest of the party tiptoe forward. I said the rest of the party tiptoes for Christmas' sake. Lindsay hears like this thudding of boots, you know, like just trucking it. Yeah. Hello, Stumpy. I've heard of that bug. I've heard of that bug. Yeah. By the way, Stumpy, welcome to the Jessa Channel. I like your name, Stumpy Pershaw. I might steal that name for a character if you don't mind. I'd make a dwarf and call him Stumpy Pershaw. All right, so at this point, Lindsay's gonna move back. I said Lindsay's gonna move back. That's actually my fault.
Wrote it like I saw it.
Let's click here. Get everybody facing in the direction I want them to face. So this guy is not red, so the party's going to very cautiously walk up to him. And then Baudelaire says, walking up to the archer, she says, with her hands up, "We mean you no harm." Okay, everybody else get out of the way there. Hey, who's in the way? Who's that right there? Valerie?
I'm listening.
Hey, Valerie, can you move over, honey? Oh, do I have a hug pile going on here? People.
Let us bide our time.
Amiri?
I am. See?
Are you stuck? Can I get over here? My party is stuck. What is this? Is it this thing that we're standing on? Oh! Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. By the way, if you're enjoying the content, please feel free to join us. You can follow me on Twitch down below. You can follow me on Mixer. We are streaming live on Mixer, on Twitch, and on YouTube all at once. You can watch me on any of those platforms, and you can also follow me on Twitter. You can look down below and see the Twitter, and if you tweet me a picture of yourself in your pajamas with the hashtag prepare thy pajamas, because this is we do most of our live streaming in our pajamas, and by we I just mean myself and the audience. We like to come and have very relaxing streams. In any case, Baudelaire notices some boards. She says, "Hold, hold, hold." She raises a hand. The party is quiet. She says, she writes later on in her journal, "Our journey into the dangerous, mysterious dungeon brought us by twists and turns to an old mine. A huge hatch in the floor blocked our way. Its panels were half open and squeaked angrily, threatening to plunge careless adventurers into the abyss below. It stretched from wall to wall, making it impossible to simply walk around this deadly trap. Break! Break or bad!" We turned around and saw a kobold sitting on the ground beside a broken lever. The kobold was holding his head in his hands, but sensing us, he jumped up. "Stop! You go! You fall! All go, all fall! Sorrow, sorrow!" He grew woeful and lamented his skittering down one of, he skittered down one of the passages. Then we turned to Lindsay. I sang to her, calmly and quietly, "Lindsay, oh Lindsay, can you jam those doors and deactivate the trap?" Lindsay nodded quietly, walked over and attempted to do just that. Yeah, all right. Well, we're all gonna die, but, anyway. As much as we hated to admit it, the crafty designs of the kobold trap masters proved too much for our efforts. Amiri growled in frustration. After attempting to jam the panels shut, we bravely stepped forward, heard a terrible squeak, and plummeted into the darkness. There's my mod team. Morgwin is part of the Jessa Channel mod team, rocking it as per usual. You can tweet her bunny pics. You can too. If you happen to have bunnies, and you know, little bunnies, obviously, and you want to tweet them at me, I love bunny pics too. Time for some more healthy drink. I'm determined to get all this healthy drink down me today so I can eat. Uh-oh. This is cool. I mean, in a kind of bad, horrible kind of way, but yeah. Look at the creatures here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a full save. Just a moment. Excuse me. All right. Save game. Let's see what this place is called. Old Sycamore Depths. Oh, cool. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit troubled because we can't hunt here. And if we need to sleep, I don't know how we're going to get out of here. Well, I guess we'll worry about that when the time comes. All right. Hit that tab key again. Oh, the music. So, anyone who's watching, are you fans of Baldur's Gate? Because I love Baldur's Gate, and that's the game, this game is the first game I've ever found that is like a modern Baldur's Gate. Excuse me. It's so good. This game is so good. I'm worried about traps, so let's send Lindsay ahead. Also, our party is quite injured. Let's do a couple things here. Let's do a Cure Light Wounds on Baudelaire. Baudelaire, feels the and I'm not going to do anything else for her, actually. I'm just going to let her be injured because she's a backline combatant.
We should
And
prepare.
speaking of which, let me put her back on crossbow and Lindsay as well, too. Oh, okay. All right, let's just back up for a minute here and discuss things quietly amongst ourselves. Baudelaire says, humming very nervously, there's a spider over there. Oh, it's big. Valerie says, calm yourself, Baudelaire. Be at peace. We can defeat it, if we only use but our heads. Good cleric, can you give us some help for this trying battle to come? Oh, so good. So good. Oh, good, you're on YouTube. That's cool. It's like you moved house. Anyway, so, since we do have some injuries here, first of all, let's do this is a time for a bless if I ever saw one. And then let's give an extra here and an extra here. And then let's go ahead and pause. Adjust the party. Nope.
Closer to the end.
There we go. Adjust us in the right direction. Okay. And then let's do a charge, if at all possible. Stop right there. So how many? Oh, there's 2 of them in here. Okay. So can you charge? No. So do you guys know what makes it so that a person can or can't charge? Why that spell would be unavailable to use? It's a special action moving double speed. Is it that we're too close already? Yeah, burning spells. which I don't think we have any.
I'll go ahead.
I'm going to try moving back because a charge would really help. Let's go with Valerie. Oh, she can't see him from here. Okay. She's trying to get the spider in view.
I am yours to command.
No, we can't charge here. So, if any of you, veteran players know why that might be, that would be very helpful information. Thank you so much. In the meantime, we will just go on in and shoot these things. Oh, and let's go rage on her. And, let's have Lindsay sing. And let's hit it.
Serves you right.
Okay, so what do we have there? 3 giant spiders. So this is the time for a sleep spell if I ever saw one. Let's hope that spiders are not immune to sleep. Speaking of which, let's go to the encyclopedia for a moment and see. We definitely need to protect against poison. So over here in the bestiary, I don't know if it would give us any information that could hint. That's funny. For many brave adventurers, Lindsay wrote in her encyclopedia, this is the first monster they ever met. For quite a lot, it's also their last. Okay, so it does not share that information with us. All right, so... Oh, we do have some burning stuff here, though. We have some alchemist fire. So... let's go for that. We'll have Baudelaire throwing that. We'll throw it on the front one here. Okay. Oh, right down. No problem. That was 9 damage. Excellent. Are you singing? I don't think you are. End of round. Whoa! Spider guts. Oh my gosh! Did you see that? Yeah. Thank you, man animal. Did you see that spider? It just went right through the wall. Okay, well that could have been worse. I'm glad it wasn't. Okay, so F5. Select whole party. So unfortunately that doesn't give us anything we can loot off of them like spider venom. So another opportunity here in these dank depths. We're going to need Lindsay up front.
What troubles you?
She still has that light spell, thank goodness. Sneaking
Their sight betrays them.
will be pretty important here.
Adventures call to them.
This is so cool.
The path is clear.
Can you climb that ladder? If I'm not mistaken, you're probably talking about this? I don't think so. Yeah, I hate snakes too, but... Oh, I had the wrong person here. Yeah, these look like things to hold up the mine walls, to shore up the walls. Okay, so we see another here. Lindsay comes back and reports to the party. And then she begins, Baudelaire begins humming nervously. And there's a charge.
I'm listening.
Let's see if we can get charge to work in this instance. We cannot. I don't know. Maybe we're underground. Maybe it's too far away. I can't tell. But we'll just go on ahead.
A solid plan. Enemy near.
Yes, I can see them. Let's bring Baudelaire and Lindsay up closer.
I've spotted something.
Uh-oh. Is that a trap? It is. Abort! Abort! Let's stop everyone and bring them back. Okay. So, Baudelaire here. Lindsay here. Front team can engage now. You're here. And you're also there. Harim, back a bit. Okay, good. So, Harim, I'd like you to... Let's make sure that we can do our best not to get poisoned. So, saving throw on Valerie. Excellent. Baudelaire can try and sleep these guys again. But they seemed pretty easy, so I think I'll avoid that. I am going to use Magic Missile. So, what just went? Use magic device check failed. Oh, okay. All right. Well, the good news, though, is that when that happens... oh, it looks like we've killed everything already. When that happens, at least it doesn't use up the wand charge. But she's got a huge... Well, I like to think she does. Let's take a look here. So, Baudelaire has plus 10 use magic device. And that's one of the things I've been pumping up for her. That and her perception are her two highest stats. But I've tried to use this wand several times and not been able to use it. Okay, so we do have some level ups here. First, let's save. Oh, cannot save during combat. All right. We are not during combat anymore. Saving. Tab key. Let's disarm this.
I failed. I'm sorry.
Okay, so she needs a DC 20. Difficulty check 20. If she tries to disarm it again, she will take damage. She'll fail and take damage. So, let's at least have the rest of the party back up, because poor Lindsay is just going to have to eat it if she fails.
Just letting the ink dry.
Come on, Lindsay. Nope. Okay, so, this webbed thing is, we'll have to just sit here. I don't know if we can move while we're in this trap. I think we're completely immobilized, yeah. Unfortunately, oh no, we can move. Just slowly. Harim tries to use grapple against trap and fails. He's getting terrible rolls. 18. Oh, no, it's not terrible rolls. Hello, Goblin. Have to make the reflex save or CMB. Tell me what CMB means. Combat maneuver bonus? Yeah, since he is just plain old stuck, he's in-webbed. Anyway, let's not, Thank you! Awesome. And also, Goblin, welcome to the Jessa Channel. So he's trying to grapple it, yeah. And he basically, he needs to roll a 20. And that's a tough one. Oh, 19. He needs to roll a 19. Targets CMD. Combat maneuver something? Could you guys help me with that term, please? Thank you. So, now that this web is here, does it go away? Do we just wait? While we're doing that, let's go ahead and put light on our, on Lindsay again. Combat maneuver defense. Thank you, Goblin. So it lasts like 3 minutes. That's very, very bad design. So basically we have to try and walk through. Can we light it on fire? How many of these are there in this? Yeah, and tabletop, yeah. So you know Pathfinder very well. I'm glad you're here. Okay, well that's a pain in the butt. Well, I wish time would like we could have the time pass while we're in inventory, or tell it to do that, as it were, but a broom. Crafter, you amuse me. Okay, so it looks like it's gone. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and do the level ups now. And also save so we don't have to suffer through that again. You good. Man, Animal, you're gonna fit in very well here at the Jessa Channel. You already are. So, by the way, for those of you guys watching, could you let me know how the stream looks on the different places that you're watching? Because I'm streaming at a bit rate that I hope everyone can see and watch well. So let me know. Alright, so if you're expecting magic and lots of thrills, you're not going to get it here as far as the level up is concerned, at least with the companions, unless you give me a suggestion. I know that at level 8, we're going to want to put Valerie into Stalwart Defender. I know that. Because I read Reddit. I go over to Reddit and read all the different things there, and have learned a lot. Reddit's definitely my go-to place for learning a new game. Okay, so we're going to get armor training and tower shield training. Thank you, Morgwin. And I'm hoping everybody can watch it. Hello, Daniel. Welcome back to the Jessa Channel. Alright, so Burst Barrier is a new thing that we have here. Screed himself. Oh, that was from 2nd level. This is what we want. Armor training. Okay, so reduces the armor check penalty. So this is basically going to allow us to move a little bit faster. Okay, click next. So for her, we were working on getting that athletics up to minimize her movement penalties. And then lower religion for her. Because for some reason I think that's how we just decided to build her out, since we didn't really need anyone who had any other options here. Alright, and a feat. The Kobold Cave. Yep. How far have you gotten now, Goblin? And by the way, Goblin, since you just popped in, we are playing Baudelaire the Bard. And I am voicing her and I sing for her. So I'm voicing and singing her, if that makes sense. So what would you guys recommend for her? I have taken already shield, a shield, here. I would be nice if I could get something that would I want to take things like coordinated defense and coordinated, because, but I'm not sure. I don't want to take that until I have like the party that we're going to go for. So does anyone want to give me suggestions on what we should do here? I'm thinking armor focus for her, because her main, she's just a tank, a pure tank. Anything that I can do that will give her more protection. So I'm going to go for that unless somebody tells me otherwise. She is heavy armor focused, is what she wears. More AC? Okay. Alright, let's complete that and do a Miri. So I learned from watching someone else that you can click right on those yellow plus signs to level them up. Okay, Barbarian, level 3. She gets Danger Sense. Awesome. Let's click next here. And she's our best lore nature. Her perception's pretty good. I really want to increase her mobility and her athletics. And then I guess I'll put the other one into perception for her too. For this, we have what I'd like is something that gives her more speed. Because I like the idea of her moving across the battlefield as fast as possible. Nice. 6 additional rounds per day. Awesome. The fog to the south. Oh, yeah. We haven't made it there yet, but combat reflexes, blind flight. Okay. So I'm not seeing anything here that would give me a lot of speed. So I could give her another weapon focus, although I'm not sure if her weapon is in here. I think, is her weapon considered to be a greatsword or? Not sure what it is. What is that? Perception +3. Bastard sword? Thank you. Ah, you had, in order to write that, you had to do that. Yeah. Die hard. You're especially hard to kill. That seems like it might be good too. Precise strike. Requires another ally, which I don't want to do yet. So I think I'll just go for extra rage power. Or extra rage. Yeah, extra rage. Oh! And then I look up and see that Goblin said just exactly what I picked. Alright. There you go. And next up is Harim. Cleric. I like him as he's very helpful for the party. Class skills, nothing. He's already got lots of spells. which we'll take a look at in a minute. Okay, lore religion for him. And no, I think I want to go. Have you had Baud and Lindsay differentiated build-wise? Yeah, you'll see that when I level up Lindsay. We changed her into a rogue in her second level. My plan with her, which isn't 100% working out, was to have her be the like the mage and archer attacker, so that she could run quickly across the field and attack them and distract them, like the distraction for the, and it didn't 100% work out well that way. But it may have been that I just wasn't playing well. I didn't know the game well enough yet. I think I'm going to continue to give you lore nature. Although, class skill, favored skills. Actually, you know, I guess I should work on a favored skill. I think I'll work on knowledge arcana for him. That seems smart. Okay, and his spell focus is his feat is, I should say. So for him, I want something that really helps with him in as his midline role. Deft hands, trickery, die hard, elemental focus, endurance, channel energy 2 additional times per day. That looks pretty good. Hello, Lurking Wolf. How are you? I am playing on normal difficulty. Welcome to the Jessa Channel. Yeah, if you want someone who's really very, very skilled at the game and is playing on a high difficulty, I'm not the streamer for you. I'm a role player. So if you want to hear the story and character development, I'm the person to watch for that. Or one of them. But heck, if you're good at the game, tell me, teach me, oh sensei. Please. For example, we're leveling up Harim right now. So, yeah. Power attack, shake it off, persuasion. What I'm trying to do here, here's what we should be doing. Some of these, because he uses his spells so much, I think we should do extend spell. So that bless, which is one of the main skills that he uses. Getting crushed on hard difficulty. Just hit level 8. Oh, you love roleplay? Good. And plus, you know, like if you help me and the others are helping me, then we get to be better players. All of us, you know, helping each other. And I'd love to be a power player. It's just I'm not naturally gifted in that way. So I'd like to do extend spell, but I will take suggestions. Just because I'm thinking that since a lot of what he does is cast those spells as a midliner and he keeps the front line up, if we can extend those spells, that would be awesome. And power spells will make them deal more damage. He doesn't really deal damage. Cast spells as if they're a higher level. But I think making them last, or perhaps we might heighten them. No, for bless, that's what I'm thinking about. That's what we need. Quicken spell might be a bit better. Less chance of losing concentration. Oh, okay. Oh. Yep, I see what you're saying, and I agree with that. Yep. Did I play the old school RPGs? Like, yes, I did. I haven't played Neverwinter Nights, but I'll show you. So here's my desktop. This is what I'm looking at. And right here, look, I have Baldur's Gate up here. Modded, brother. Playing a sorcerer. Do I play Baldur's Gate? I'm offended. Okay, I'm not offended, but still. But I'm glad you asked me that question because I've been talking about this and talking about it in sorcerers. I've been talking about it in Reddit, And I went over to the Baldur's Gate subreddit and I was like, you guys need to play this. It's just like, this game is the closest game. Like, I played Pillars of Eternity. I didn't get halfway through it. I think I didn't even get a third of the way through it. I did not like it at all. I said, this is not like Baldur's Gate. And it was supposed to be the successor to Baldur's Gate. And I was like, this is not Baldur's Gate. This game, they didn't say anything about being, well, if they did, I missed it. But as far as I know, their marketing was not based around being like Baldur's Gate. And it is so much better than Pillars of Eternity. In my opinion, worlds better. And I know everybody has their real strong opinion. So we get some new spells here. So we're going to have to do some management of his bar, because look at these spells. Holy Christmas. And in fact, most of these spells, I think, goodness gracious, we weren't even using them. Lord. So I need to use him a little bit better, just because I didn't see all the spells. That's because of the UI, me not understanding the UI, rather than any kind of gameplay problem. I mean, besides that. All right, so here's Lindsay. This is how we have Lindsay. We have her as a rogue now, rogue level 2. And she gets evasion, which is really good. That's something we really need for her. And she gains an additional rogue talent. So I need to give her more speed. That's the trick. Oh, oops. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, it just didn't strike me. I think it was too morbid. I like games that have a lighter tone to them. That was one thing. I just couldn't stand that we walked in and the first thing we saw was a bunch of people hanging from a tree. I hated that. That really bugged me. Okay, so stealth, trickery, mobility, persuasion, use magic device, and then the last one is, I think I've been putting her with Knowledge World. Yeah. And then this one, what we need is something that will give her more speed. Because I want her to be a rogue archer. I haven't played the second Baldur's Gate, even though I know everybody swears I'm down that it's the best one. I haven't played it yet. But the first one is much more lighthearted. Plus, let me just put it in chat so you guys can see my true feelings on the matter. I have one word to say. One word to say, and it's the most important word of all. That word. Right there. I love that guy. I love him. I love him. Okay, so speed. Do you guys know which one might give her some more speed? Please? I keep scrolling down here for speed. Oh, really? Yeah, it starts off, well, I can't say that. That's a big spoiler. I can't say that. Sorry. Go play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 if you haven't. They're fantastic games, even though I haven't played 2. I know it is, because everybody says it is. Anyone know what would give her more speed? Do any of these do that? Improved initiative. Improved unarmed strike. What kind of speed are you looking for, Lindsay? I want her to be able to streak across the battlefield and disrupt mages. Endurance. Extra performance. Ooh, nice. This is what we got last time, if I'm not mistaken. Blind Fight, Arcane Strike. This would go a lot quicker if I knew what all of these were. I can tell sort of by the name, but maybe Stealth? Maybe something that improves her trickery. What would do that? Because her trickery, that she keeps being unable to do the traps. So which feat would take care of that? Initiative is never bad, but I'm pretty sure there's a feat that increases movement speed. There's plenty of spells for sure. Yeah. Toughness, throw anything, stealthy, mobility, and stealth checks. So what we need definitely is trickery. So I'm going to go through every one of these until I find the one that... Shield wall, shield focus, shake it off, precise strike, piranha strike, persuasive, skill focus will do it. Perfect. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you very much. All right, fast stealth, or another skill focus, which we could use to give her better trickery. But I'm wondering about combat trick. Extra performance. I remember giving her that the first level. Do I save load on trickery failure? No. We take what we get. So fast stealth, but I don't want that really. I want it to be when she's not. So I think I should do perception, a skill focused perception. Check the combat tricks. Oh, cool. I didn't know that this was a sub-menu, that there was a sub-menu here. I'm still not seeing anything that gives me fast speed as I want to build her. Defensive combat training, combat expertise, blind fight. Alright, thank you, Lurking Wolf. By the way, if you're supposed to be lurking, you're doing a terrible job of it, and I'm very glad. You're the loudest lurker I've ever met. Let's go ahead and give her a skill focus on perception, I think, because she's also sometimes missing traps, and I think that yeah, I think that that's where I've been having the most problem with her, so we'll go for that. Yeah. I definitely chose to customize the difficulty. And I can show you what I'm playing on difficulty-wise. So I started out on normal, and then I made some changes. I have somewhat easier enemies, 0.8 damage to party. Critical hits I wanted at weak, because I've seen so many players getting frustrated by getting one hit, and I don't feel like that makes good content. Enemy difficulty is normal. Auto level up is off. I also wanted dead companions to rise after combat. Because schlepping a character around to go to a temple, and I didn't even know if there were temples, so I went with that. So that's basically what I'm doing here. Normal critical hits are brutal. That's what I was seeing. Okay, one more level up, and then we can move on with the story. Alright, Bard. Inspire competence. Yep. And allocate ability points. I want use magic device as high as possible. Persuasion is also her stat. Also perception. And then she is knowledge world. Baudelaire the Bard. So we could have lingering performance, which I think I'm going to choose for her. I like the fact that when she sings, but she can stop singing or do something else. Precise shot. Actually, maybe I should take that instead. so that I don't have to switch her out. Yeah. So I'm going to take this because this basically allows her, if somebody attacks her like that little kobold did just a little while ago, that she can continue to use her crossbow and not have a penalty. Okay, spells. So I fell. I put my channel up on Reddit. That was me who posted that. Yep. I have been hanging out there and posting things there, usually under my alt account. I have to remember, I forget to change to my Jessa Channel account. But I've been spending time at Reddit. I've learned a lot. Practice precise shot is amazing. When the enemies are near them, it also counts when they're near your tank and melee damage dealers. Oh, I didn't know that. Cool. Yeah. But when the stream is over, Lurking Wolf, I'll take that link down. I don't keep it up. Hello, Sims fan. Welcome back to the Jessa Channel. So, I fell into the Baldur's Gate trap. I chose Sleep and Remove Fear. And I regret both of those. Well, the Sleep has been helpful, but I haven't been able to use the Remove Fear once. The one time it happened to her too, so she was also running. So, what would you guys recommend here? I'm going to look over things. Hypnotism looks good, but I'm wondering if it's only on low-level creatures. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, well, I'm glad you found me too. That's one of the reasons why I post on Reddit. It's a way for everyone who's interested in something to find me. I don't post a link there every time I stream because I've been streaming this daily, although that will stop as I get tired. But every couple of days, so as not to spam the thread, the Reddit. Okay, Unbreakable Heart, Touch of Gracelessness, Summon Monster. Summon Monster might be helpful. Oh, you do it as a pre-buff. Oh. Expeditious Retreat is double movement speed. Yay! Thank you! That's exactly what I was looking for. Wonderful. Although, wait. This is Baudelaire. And we don't need that on Baudelaire. Baudelaire is going to stay put in the back. I got excited. So for Baudelaire, what we need is... She's our dedicated backliner. She doesn't do... rogue type stuff, trickery. She doesn't have any of that. She's a damage dealer. She's a debilitator. That's what she is. She's a backline debilitator. So she's mostly using her crossbow, but also she's casting spells that debilitate the enemy, particularly groups of enemies. So, So what I wish I had was Expeditious Retreat on Lindsay. So I'm thinking that I might actually go back and re-spec Lindsay and give her 2 levels of Bard to give Expeditious Retreat, and then the rest of them in Rogue. There's a respec tool on Reddit that is linked in the sidebar. You can trigger the monster to comfort her. Hideous Laughter would be if they close distance. Okay, so Wolf is recommending Hideous Laughter. Crafter is recommending the monster to and I kind of like that one actually, Crafter, because it's more roleplay focused, which is how we tend to do things here. What's the monster that you get? An extra planner dog? Done. Done. Next. Plus, also, I found out that you can cast spells on the dog. You can heal the dog. You can also load it. Autosaves when you level up individual characters. Oh, I can. So I can go back and redo Lindsay and make her a bard this level? I could. Okay. Lurking Wolf, you are very, very helpful. You're my new best friend. Okay, so autosave. Or quick save? No, autosave. I hope that doesn't take me all the way back. But yeah, oh, by the way, do remind me if someone who is a patron or wants to become a patron wants my auto hotkey mod that keeps it. I hate games where you have to hold down the tab key. I hate that. I hate that. Look at my face. I don't like that. No. Crap. I have it set to make a ton of autosaves too, Wolf. See, I'll show you. I think I have it set to do like the maximum. Let me see here. Yeah, see, autosave, 25 slots. I am confused. Let's look here at autosave, autosave, autosave. Oh, in-game time. That's when we were outside before we came in here. Well, crap. Okay, well, I'm going to do this because I really want that feat on her. And it's, you know, we'll just have to take the time it takes. Yeah, I'm going to go for this earlier quick save. I'll quickly level everybody up again, which will be quick because I remember what I want them to do. Yeah, yep. So with Valerie, correct me if I'm wrong if I picked something different than I picked before. She was a fighter. We worked on her movement. Her lore, religion. And then we gave her, we did not give her weapon focus. We gave her, I forget what we gave her. What did we give her? We gave her shielded, no, we gave her combat mobility, I think. That seems right. No, that's not right. Armor focus. We gave her armor focus. I remember. Okay, complete. Barbarian. And she was athletics, mobility, lower nature, and I think we gave her a point in persuasion, a dump point in persuasion, and for that we gave her extra rage. And then we completed her. And then our cleric we gave him lore, religion. What did we give him? Lore, religion. Perception? I think we gave him lore, religion, and perception, although that's not a class skill. Knowledge, world. No, arcana. We gave him knowledge, arcana. I remember. Did you ever consider quitting and starting over, Wolf? And then we gave him Quicken, I believe? Yeah, Quicken. And then we completed him. Now let's go ahead and give Lindsay another point in Bard just so we can give her that spell. So important. For her, using magic device, perception, stealth, trickery, and mobility. And she gets You can take point blank shot and then precise shot, but I think I want her to do... What did we give her before? I forget. I just spent ages doing this and I can't remember what I gave her. Join the very crowded party, Wolf. Wolf is saying that he or she is a altaholic, always restarting the game. Or, well, actually, do you mean you're always restarting the game, or do you just have lots of different games going on, lots of different alts? So for her, I think I'm gonna, because I don't remember what I said. Lingering performance or accomplished sneak archer. You know what? I wonder if I could make her a sneak archer. That would be pretty cool. So question, for sneak attacks, do you have to be behind the character? Or do you just have to be in stealth? You know, I have never had a lot of problems with restarting. I know so many people do, which is why I said join the crowd. The enemy has to be flat-footed. Okay. So if I do stealthy here, or, I've already given her that. I think, awesome. So all I have to do, great. So all I have to do is have her be stealthy. So I think I'm going to choose lingering performance. And then we're going to go for skill focus. No, actually, I think now that we have stealth, and I'm going to do her one in Bard and the rest in Rogue, we're going to do fast stealth instead. Because this means we can turn her into our sneak archer. All right, and for this one, we need expeditious retreat. And yes, okay, now we can finally move on to our dedicated bard. So describe what you mean by isn't super good. Like, what is bad about it? And then for her, I was going to choose, yes, the one with the dog. Either lingering performance or extra performance. For her, I think extra performance. Although Lindsay has that covered too. Hi, Tasty Waffles! Welcome back to the Jessa Channel. You can have an archer with stealth attack firing on an enemy being attacked by one of your melee combatants. And because the enemy is flanked, it counts as flat-footed and procs a sneak attack. That's so good. That is so good. So... Oh, yeah. No. Yes. Precise shot. That's what I went with her last time. Precise shot. Okay, and then for her, we went with summon monster. Okay, finally, we're done. So after all of that, let's save this. And we're going to call this, that was level 3. So we're going to call this bottle level 3. And we're going to take a quick moment here. I'm just going to do a check on everything. Let's see how things are going. Perfect. All right. Already did that. Don't need to do that again. Okay, so let's move forward with our party. Lindsay will move forward. We want to get those web traps out of the way. Wow, she's booking it. Did you guys see that? Woo! Smoking. That's pretty cool. Hi, baby boy. My cat. One of my two cats. Or I should say one of our two cats. Oh wait, there's a path over here. The size of the structures makes it obvious they were not built by kobolds. What is that right there? Oh, a creepy crawly thing. Okay, and actually, you know what? You need to be. I feel like this. Oh, there's a rat right there. Baudelaire is quietly humming, and occasionally Amiri says, "You're gonna alert everybody we're here."
And Lindsay was called forth. Right.
So we have found the exit. That's good. Nice. By the way, Lurking Wolf, have you, well, anyone who's watching, have you found the bag of holding at Otto's, or no, Oleg's trading post? You can open combat from stealth provided you're not spotted, but you can't really re-stealth in combat. Is that a pink spider? Yes. It is. Focus more on sneak attack and less on stealth mode. Okay. Got it. Understand. So, what bugs were you looking up for? Why did you go to Reddit today? You said you were looking for bugs, Wolf? Or help with bugs? What bugs have you run into? Oh, more spider. No. Ooh, skeletons. Save. So let's see if we can finally... Lindsay walks back and alerts the party. Ugh, crap. I hate when I do that.
I'll go ahead.
Lindsay walks back and alerts the party. Hey, Baudelaire is still showing a level up. I leveled you up, didn't I? That's weird. I distinctly just leveled her up. You guys saw me do it. Did I not save it somehow or something? That's very strange. See, my memory is so bad I can't even remember like 5 minutes ago what I picked for her. It was a precise shot, I think, yeah. You guys distinctly saw me do that. Okay. So let's save again. Okay, so,
Patience.
I don't know what these are going to be like, so let's go ahead and cast Bless. Those spells should last longer.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Crap, I screwed up. That was my fault. Except for you, back. Okay, now, Harim, can you use guidance? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Morgwin. I love it when you do the clips. So I'm pretty sure that you can't sleep skeletons. I'm pretty sure they're immune to sleep. I mean, like, it just makes logical sense that they're dead. They can't sleep. So, Amiri's taking some damage here. Let's go ahead and rage on her. And give her an extra point here. And then let's do some song here. And for you, you have Summon Monster now. We can only have 2 of that. Let's do... So, do skeletons count as humanoids? Nope. Thank you, Crone. Welcome to the Jessa Channel. Alright, so what would you guys recommend here for the best buff for Flare? Can they be dazzled? Because I guess I can go ahead and summon Monster here, I guess. And we'll see what our extra planner dog looks like. So let's go ahead and do that. I missed that tutorial, by the way. I just clicked it out of the way without even reading it. But it was talking about damage reduction. So I'll look it up in the encyclopedia later. Okay, so that is the end of the round. We're not doing too bad here, but I want you to give Amiri a heal. Harem says, hold. Heal yourself. Oh, look at the little doggy. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. We have our own dog. Baudelaire begins singing triumphantly. She says, let's try not to sing with a big fat lozenge in my mouth. So I don't die. Baudelaire says, a hound by our side. Let's all fight with pride. And then she says, my crossbow and your blade. We shall be victorious. Or something like that. Except maybe in the right key. This is so cool. All right, so that is end of round for you. Amiri's still taking some damage here. Don't like that damage she's eaten. Come on, Amiri. That dog is so cool. And then, you know, I'm telling you to cast on her. Let me check my messages here. So I'm just moving my chat window a little bit here. So I'm telling him to heal, Harim. He is healing her, but she's taking damage so that... I get it. Okay. So we'll just keep healing. But I wonder, since this is causing you some difficulty, if we might want to use a potion of enlarged person at this point. And I think we should. All right, now that's Amiri. Have a great night. Lurking, or I should say, a reminder to follow me so that you can join us again. Hit that follow button and come back and see me, because I'm really enjoying the compliments that you have. I mean, the compliments, the help that you've given. So thank you so much for stopping by. So Amiri, you are out of potions here. I wish my kingdom for being able to stack potions, man. I really hate that you have to do that in the middle of a fight. Put all those potions in one at a time. And you go through them so quickly. one of my complaints. Okay. So you've already got that. I've got that there. Oh, thank you, Lurking Wolf. Thank you for joining. And thank you for the follow, I should say. Skeletal champion here. Harem heals Mari. Let's do another one. Actually, you know what? Let's give her... is there anything that I can do that would help her? Let's give her that temporary hit point.
This won't kill me.
She'll probably die before I can get her to... There we go. Perfect. So one of the reasons why is that she is... You know what? Let me just move her. That's part... Well, no. Actually, if I move her... But they're all attacking her at once. So I'm going to have them... I want my tank to be the one that they're attacking. So I'm going to move Amari back. Just for a minute. So that they refocus on my tank.
I always survive.
Oh gosh, there she is. She's down. All right. Are you? You are. As you. How about? Oh. So if I channel, oh, we could damage undead. We'll cast that. So she's down. 10 damage. An example of damage reduction is damage reduction 10. Bashing means that the enemy deducts all damage by 10, except for bashing type, which does full damage. Oh, okay. Got it. Thank you, Lurking Wolf. Have a good night. Alright, there goes Amari. She's down. So what I'm concerned about there, but they all went for her. I'm going to move... I think it might be time for Lindsay to do some flanking. How can we tell if the enemy is flanked? But I think it might be the fact that maybe it's the type of weapons we're using. Maybe they're resistant. I know, Boo, but go ask your... Oh, well, actually, you know what? You can't. All right, hold on a second. Just a moment, please. My kitten is asking for treats, and it's 9 o'clock, and that's when he eats his treats. That was messy. If an enemy is being attacked by 2 or more people in melee, they are flanked. Thank you, Crone. Mew kitty. Okay, your dad's gonna get you some, hun. All right. So, is it that they're if they're channel positive energy, damage undead. Excellent. So you are going toe-to-toe, and these 2 on her. So that's what I want. But I think I'm going to have Lindsay come up and do, with her +1 dagger, we might be able to do some damage over here. So I'm going to have her attack with that. Right. I would prefer if you're on this side, Lindsay. Lindsay just took some damage, attack of opportunity, I think. That was my bad. Uh-oh. All right, well, Lindsay's down. You. Let's channel positive energy, keep the rest of the team up. Bastard Sword, miss. Come on. Whoa, he just healed Lindsay. Amiri dies again. Wait, hold on.
Me, please.
I know. Did you just get raised up just so you could die again? You did, didn't you? Okay, that's a problem. Lindsay, you'll take an attack of opportunity if you do this. But could you do ear-piercing scream on this thing. I don't know if that's going to work on a skeleton. There's no way to know, but actually, you know what? If we do that, she's going to die. Let's see if we can heal her first. And I'm going to have Baudelaire heal Lindsay as well, too. Come on. I can't move her or she'll take an attack of opportunity. Which could miss, but it'll probably kill her. Oof. Damage 0 reduced. So... Oh, his damage has been reduced. Got it. Okay. So Valerie is pressing it here. Come on, Lindsay. Now. Lindsay, if you... Can you just move here without... if you move it... how about I give her movement ability? Threaten square without provoking an attack of opportunity. Got it. That's what I should have put on before. What I want to do is move you to here. There, so that... There we go. Now, Lindsay, on him. You're doing great. You... We're out of bard songs. How about... Days? Here, and I think our dog disappeared too. Hello, Nova! Welcome back to the Jessa Channel. So, do I point Days? I'm not sure how to use the skill yet. One creature within close range. Unfortunately, it's not allowing me, so I guess it doesn't apply to these. Maybe they're undead. Maybe that's why. But let's... I thought, Baudelaire, though, I thought I told you to heal up Lindsay. Let me do it this way. It's easier if I click on their portrait. There we go. Alright, and Baudelaire has precise shots, so she can be up close and comfortable. We're down to 2 skeletons now. Harem is taking some damage. Oops. Harem. I've noticed that when they casting a spell instead of taking a potion is a little bit quicker. How are things? Looks stressful. It is a little bit stressful right now. I will not lie about that. Damage reduced. Okay, so hold on a second here. How do I have these set up? Oh, I get it. Yes. So the reason why it's pausing all the time is because I told it to. I told it to pause when a, when a weapon is ineffective. That's why. And I want to keep it that way because we don't have any other weapons. I mean, there's nothing we can really do.
Could be worse.
That was a big hit. But he's got a potion and another potion. Keep him up. I can't believe our main damage dealer is done with here. There's a miss. Looked like it hurt. It really did hurt too. Okay. So we could use Bane at this point. Centered on caster. Yes. So do I just click it like that? Click it on? Or cure light wounds. That's so cool. I've forgotten about that. So I make sure I did that right. I hope I did. Punching dagger miss. She's probably not doing so well with those daggers. I also could set you with Valerie. Have you got anything? Valerie hasn't really got anything. She's basically fighting defensively. I'll return that off. She can use demoralize. The problem I'm having with this fight is I'm just not sure what is effective. Oh, there goes our cleric. Baudelaire? Nope. Baudelaire? I think also I need to give him True Strike? I thought I cast Bane, but I didn't. Okay, I'm getting confused. Alright, so you cast Light Wounds. Cure Light Wounds. Come on. Alright. Baudelaire. I'm still waiting for your turn on this one. A Cold Iron Dagger. So she is using her dagger to do some damage on this guy as long as it's taking to do. You know, I think I'm going to try this sleep spell. I don't think it works. I'll wait till she's done casting. And then I'm going to try this sleep spell again. Although I'm wondering if I can cast my dog here. The dog will be attacking from behind, maybe take a little bit of... So I think I'll do that instead. Okay. Come on, you got this. You need to be... Do we... I don't think we have Bless on right now. Why don't we have that? I should have that. Let's do a Bless here. Excellent. This thing does a ridiculous amount of damage. Alright, you. And also, besides healing, I want to see if there's something I can buff with. Let's see what we have. Shield of Faith could be helpful here. Potion of Restoration, not really helpful. Remove blindness. Let's do an Enlarged Person on him. No, I really think he needs more shielding rather than damage. So let's do that. We'll have to get him healed up first. Baudelaire? Have you cast on your dog yet? You have. Okay. We're out of healing potions. Amiri, can I take your healing potions off you since you're dead right now and it doesn't matter? I can. Good. Bottle, take this. We have an acid flask here. We could also use that. Okay, bottle, heal up. You, heal up. Lindsay's doing her best. Lindsay, what else have you got? Let's try ear-piercing scream on him. Anything we can do to daze him? Yes, the dog being behind doing some damage helps a lot. These are very difficult enemies. I think I'm going to pause this option to tell me when a weapon is ineffective because I know that already, and the constant pausing is going to make me a bit nuts. I'll turn it back on after the fight. Yep. Alright, so he is healed up. Now you. Let's get you a shield. And Baudelaire. And then also let's turn on... Nope, he hasn't got Destructive Smite anymore. What can you do to help out? Touch of Fatigue. This thing I can't tell. I just cannot tell what works with skeletons and what doesn't. Okay, end of turn. Critical hit! Oh!
For a moment.
Ugh! Those crits! He couldn't even get the shield up. Lindsay. Heal him. Lindsay, actually heal? There we go. He's really not built to be this frontline person. But I can't, you know, Valerie's got someone here. You know, I think what I'm going to do is back him up and try and get Valerie to take most of the hits, because that's what she's designed for. So, let's get him healed up first. Come on. Baudelaire. Lindsay, one more heal on him. And Lindsay, see, and she's taking damage now too. They're doing some really intense critical damage. Like Amiri went down like a 9 pole. Yeah, I see that, Crafter. Come on. Alright, you. I want you to back up now. And Valerie. In fact, I want all 3 of you guys to back up. I don't want to use, like, missile weapons on a skeleton. I think they don't work at all. I think they're completely ineffective. Okay, so now he's going to go for Lindsay, which I don't want. So, Lindsay, let's move you here. I have a feeling we're going to lose this fight, but... but I want you here, because one hit and Lindsay's down. So if he's paying attention to her... Probably take an attack of opportunity, though, which I'm concerned about. This is major difficult. She can treat affliction. No. Acrobatics, mobility. Let's get you healed. You heal. You are moving. You acid flask. Because I think we have to do this so that we don't get our... I hate when it snaps like that. I don't want it to snap because I want to just get...
The spell eludes me.
You cannot throw an acid flask? Seriously? I can't injure my party doing this. Let me move that. He just moved. Getting it... Yeah, I'm hitting the control button. Well, actually, hello, Kane. I'll call you RK. Welcome to the Jessa Channel. So yeah, I have that on. Here, let's see. Under controls, AoE spells snap to the nearest target. I have that off. So it should not be snapping. And so, I don't know what to do about that. But I guess I'm gonna give up on that, and let's do... let's start using a scroll here. Thank you for the tip. Really appreciated. Because poor Lindsay's about to bite it. Lindsay, ear-piercing scream or cure light wounds. I think we're gonna do cure light wounds on our tank. And then you... Let's do a channel positive energy and heal up everyone as best we can. And then I will shield you.
I can't keep this up much longer.
I'm trying, girl. I am trying. I think we're about to get wrecked. But hope springs eternal and all that. There she goes. All right. So there's no way we can survive with the rest of the party. We're all gonna die. So I'm just gonna go ahead and reload. It's control. Thank you. It is. And we walked right into this, had no idea what we were gonna be up against, and bam. But that's all right. I believe we can do it. I'm not 100% sure. but I have hopes. So any suggestions, please? If we can't, we'll come back and handle this area. But yeah, this game does not play. It does not play. Especially in good armor and tower shields are bad news if you can't do ranged touched attacks. If you have Octavia or other wizards, they can cast Disrupt Undead, which is good. Okay. So, and focus on using touch attacks and AoEs to bring them down. Thank you. We did some of that, but not enough. We didn't do Bless. We did Bard Song. Oops. What am I doing? And so yeah, we didn't do as much as I should have. So do you guys think we should give this a go again? With the party that we have? Is it possible? Because I don't have a problem coming back if we can't complete it. It looks like the main thing, though, is to buff the heck out of Valerie. Because, like, our barbarian is not really helpful here. Because she uses a sword and as raged as she is. Harim's channel to damage. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, let's give it another go. With your help. We can try. What about acid flasks and things like that? And fire flasks, I forget what they're called. Seems like that would kind of eat away at them. Alright, so the first thing we need to do, let's get Lindsay back. And then let's buff the heck out of everybody.
I am yours
so
to
you,
command.
Shield. You, enlarge person. You, bless. You. Oh, I wasn't using this scroll of summon monster. That would have been helpful too. You, Bard Song. Question. If I have two bards in the party like I do now, and then they're both singing their Bard Song, do I get double the effect? And if so, how would I know that? Does it say somewhere? Okay, and then, you. Guidance. You. You. Okay, thank you, RK. Virtue. Resistance. I don't know if resistance is really helpful here. Also, I'm going to cast light on Valerie so we could see a little better. And then what else do we have here? Touch of fatigue. Okay, and we need to set her to fighting defensively, which we already have. And then we basically, we can do a rage, but I'm not sure if it's going to help us any. She is enlarged. Oh, and also lethal stance as well, too. Thank you, Tasty Waffles.
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, so anything else we can buff up with? I think I'm going to give Lindsay Expeditious Retreat, perhaps. And then also give her Acrobatics Mobility. So I'm pausing because I don't want these spells to roll Good night, Crafter. Thank you so much for coming. Bed top mode. That's so cool. I love that you do that you tuck yourself into bed and you're listening to the stream. I'd really only rage once I know she's safe and Valerie has the attention of the monster. Okay, thank you. Can I undo that? Yes, I can. All right. But you would recommend lethal stance? It's so good to have all this help. All right, let's bring Valerie up front. What I'm hoping I can do is to charge. Charging is so good. Yes, I can charge. So would it be... No, I should just send Valerie. But there's so many of them back here. So I guess I should charge the skeleton. Stay on the skeletal champion. Because that's the one that's doing all that damage. Because I've learned from Reddit that if you charge into battle, it's like a free action, basically. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so that is in play. I'm going to let her get everyone on that. While we're doing that, I'm going to have Harim quickly give a buff to... No, Harim, not Amir. Okay, let me turn off the... I'm going to need to turn off... and do this manually. Absolutely manually. Okay, so, and I've slowed down the combat here. So they're all on Valerie. You, I want you to hold. You are buffing her. You hold. You hold. Look at those spooky boys. I know, and look at that. This bard song is adding this creepy, and the red, and they're coming in from the dark. Eep. Valerie, so she is engaged now. There we go. Okay, so now, fighting defensively, demoralize. Demoralize is a touch spell? No, it's one creature within medium range. So, while that's going on, let's summon monster here to create a front line here and summon monster here. Come on, guys. No. Amiri, back up. Let me get those monsters. Amiri, I know you're taking some damage there. I need that monster fast. Amiri, back up. No, do not go for my back line. Stay away from my back line. Okay, good. No, no, he's still going for my back line. Dang it. All right, Amiri. You take him down.
Tear them apart!
Okay. And then Baudelaire, I want up here. And Lindsay, I want, like, right here. Lindsay, you have acrobatics. You can get through here without an attack of opportunity. I hope. You should be on dagger. Okay, and did you get that, off? Did you get that off yet? There we go. What was that? Uh-oh. They all went for Amiri. Not good. Let's go fighting defensively for Amiri as well, too. I don't want charge. I want her to move in, like, right about there. I don't like her being flanked. Lindsay. Lindsay, you should not be here. Back up. I know I told you to go there, but that's when Amiri was here. Lindsay, what are you doing? Why are you moving so slowly? Lindsay, you should not be going toe-to-toe with the skeleton. Amiri. Okay, so Amiri. Lindsay, can you use ear-piercing scream on him? And I'd like a wand of magic missile on him. Wait. No, that's not right. You are supposed to be using the acid flask, which would be perfect right here. I hate that you can't, I can't do it without hitting my combatants. That's really annoying. Ah, perfect. Right there.
This spell eludes me.
She's telling me that she cannot use this spell. She cannot use this acid flask. Do I have to actually drop it right on top of somebody? I don't think so. No. Right at the point where the acid splash. Alright, well, while we're working that out, let's see the tutorial here. Some creatures have the damage reduction special quality. By the way, the whole time that this is going on, Baudelaire is humming her heart out. Oh, they don't? Acid flasks don't hurt friendlies? Thank you. I'm going to call you Thefrin. I'm going to call you Thefrin. Is that all right with you? By the way, welcome to the Jessa Channel. They only do one point of splash damage. Does Harim have... Oh, yeah, he does. I should be using that. So let's get Harim up here. I'm trying to keep him out of battle, because... Harim, he does have channel. Make sure. Damage undead. He does. Yes. I don't like Lindsay here, though. I'd much rather her not be here. One good hit from this guy. Ugh. Lindsay, I want you to move places. I want you to move back. Nope, that's Harim. Harim, you cast that. Lindsay, you move back. Lindsay's moving so slowly. And she's not paying it. I can't get her. You can see how she's moving, and I can't get her to go where I want her to go here. All right. So, the three of us back here are being plagued by this skeleton. Okay, Lindsay, head to, even though I know it does no damage, but I can't have her front line. And then, I guess what I'm trying to figure out, let's first turn on our Bard song again. What I'm trying to figure out is, what skeletons are best damaged by or not damaged by. Like, am I wasting time to put them asleep? Can you put skeletons to sleep? I don't know. And then Baudelaire also cast a dog here, which never showed up. Okay, you. Let's do another damage undead. I see no reason not to. Yes. Did you just kill him? Whoa! That's awesome. We just killed him. He just killed him with that. Amiri. You. On Amiri. Actually, no. Undead should be immune to all mind-affecting spells, including sleep, as far as I know. Thank you, Thefrin. Alright. So, our back line should be on here. Plan. You're singing. You should be. You. Another scroll of ear-piercing scream. Well, ear-piercing scream might be a mind effect. I don't know if that's gonna cut it. But flare should. So we'll go with this. All right. It can't daze the skeletons, but it'll deal the sonic damage. Thank you, Thefren. Yeah, Harim is kicking some butt on this one. One more of those, Harim. The dog helps so much. The two dogs. Excellent. Another one down. So now we have back to the skeletal champion. 3 skeletal champions. Okay, so question. I think you guys told me about the acid. But my other question is about alchemist fire. Seems to me that throwing a pile of fire on them ought to do some serious damage. What say ye? Baudelaire the Bard. By the way, Thefren, Amari is not attacking anything. Yeah, I took their attacks off, Amari. Oh, well, thank you. I can put that back on now. Let me, put on combat again. Thank you so much. I had turned it off in the beginning of the fight just to get us all situated. So there we go. All right, Amari, I think you are in need of another enlarged person. I think we have one more. Yep. Let me give you another potion. And then you, are you still under the effect of that shield? You're not. Thank you. She probably stood there all that time. But we're doing a lot better than we did last time. A lot better. My next question is, I don't know. Oh, well, we can't do it anyway. It's per either one of these. Okay, got it. We can do True Strike, or we can do Bane. That's a mind-altering one. I don't think it's going to do any good here. We can keep Amari alive. Excellent. It looks like our dog might be going down here. True Strike is good. I assume Harim is using the bludgeoning weapon. Yes, he is using a bludgeoning weapon. All right, so let's True Strike. Oh, it's just something I turn on. Is that it? Okay, I get it. Yeah, all right. Let me see if that worked. It's hard to tell if it worked or not. Okay. I want you to enlarge person. And you have already taken that shield. You're doing great. Fighting defensively is amazing. And then also I have Touch of Chaos. That could be helpful here too. But first let me have him finish what he was already doing. Bam! Okay, so I'm going to have Lindsay take a do speed here. And then I'm going to have her heal up. And then we're going to put an acid flask down. It's going to do a little bit of damage, as we've been told that it doesn't damage our own party. So let's find out if that is the case. We'll throw it on here. I know. I agree, RK. This is tough. Come on. And Lindsay has cast that... Well, she hasn't yet. Cast that spell, Lindsay. One strike and they are all hurting. Amiri, are you still oversized? You are. She's not doing a lot of damage. Baudelaire. Cure light wounds, please. And you, cure light wounds.
This won't kill me.
No, it won't. Actually, if you want to know for certain. Coming up to do some healing here. And then, Lindsay, cure light wounds on you.
Oh, right.
Come on. Another potion. So this is where we get stuck because I'm just kind of stuck in a healing loop, as it were. And we're out of damaging spells, his damaging spells, and we're just trying to keep people alive at this point. If we lose a combatant, then yeah, we're just in a lot of trouble. So it's like I can't even get the acid flask down. And I can't get him. Let's have him.
This spell's purpose is different.
Still not quite understanding how the flasks work. Okay, acid flask. There we go. Damn it!
Survive.
I apologize.
Survive.
This channel is family friendly, except when I have a problem. I've cursed twice tonight. Alright, so that's Amiri down. So now he's going to go for our clerics. So I'm thinking that it's these skeletal warriors, these champions that are killing us. I'm waiting for him to throw that flask. There he goes. Now, are we out of Bard Song? We are. How about, does magic, the fire or acid is thrown at a target which takes 1d6 damage. Both allies and enemies in melee take 1 splash damage. Okay, thank you, Crone. Or Kron? Kron. So, how about magic missile for these guys? Because fatigue, light, flare, I don't know. I didn't know if skeletons were immune to magic missile. Whoa!
Will be. Definitely will be.
Thank you, Angel. Good morning to you too, or good evening, as it is currently 10:13 in the evening here. Wow. Okay, so hey guys. I just learned that if you throw Alchemist Fire out, you kill yourself. I just learned that. I don't think we can keep him alive in time, but we'll try. And then you take a potion. Actually, take a spell. Spell seems to be quicker. It's probably gonna die before I can... Okay, there we go. That was, you. And then do the damage. Okay, did you do that? You did. All right, so we are pretty close to taking this one down. These two are very low. So, we just need a little bit more damage. All right, you. Touch of Chaos. Or, I don't know if this... Let's just do this. You. We do have a wand of magic missiles. So let's start shooting that. Come on. Did you use that yet? No. Use magic device check failed. That drives me crazy. So I'm going to keep that up. Lindsay. The only other thing I have here is Touch of Fatigue. Well, I guess she could be doing some spells to keep her rem up. That might be smart. So... Daze. We could do the damage with Daze. We could do Flare. Or... I don't want to waste our time casting a light spell if we have a light over here. Lindsay could use her wand. Okay, although when I was using it, I didn't really see any, nope, not on him. Use it on one that's about to damage. Like this one. Let's see if we can kill that. Yes! Woo! Booyah! Morgan, if you're still awake, can you clip that last, like, minute or two? Thank you. So what I was thinking about, the reason why I wasn't using that Kron was because I didn't think that it would damage them. Because they're skeletons and I'm so confused about what they can use. Let's go ahead and use that wand there. You. Booyah! Magic missile. Thank you, Morgwin. Alright, you, stay alive, brother. Do not die on me. I'll be so irritated if you die on me. Valerie has stood there like a champ, man, taking it. Look at her just taking it. Okay, so she just cast Ear-Piercing Scream. Wand of Ear-Piercing Scream. He is almost dead. He is almost dead. I love this. I'm a happy woman. Okay, one more. I'd really like to get a Wand of Magic Missile on him. I don't know why she's unable to use that wand so well. Flip. Alright, everybody, you. Heal. You. Heal. You are out of potions. Have you got any? Nothing. Hello, Jay. I'll call you Jay, or would you like me to call you Barnes? Welcome to the Jessa Channel. We're having a really good time here, and a lot of people are helping me out tonight, which I'm deeply appreciative of. We are role-playing Baudelaire the Bard, who hums and sings, and I'm humming and singing for her. I voice my characters. The game is going really well. We're having a tough battle, but, you know, I mean, it's just a tough battle. What are you going to do? But I think we're going to be victorious. If we can keep our cleric alive. So, Thefren, here is, I built her to use magic device. You see? 11. So, I don't know why that's not high enough for a wand of magic missile. I don't understand that. Yeah, it's bad luck. I mean, she has, I've tried to use this wand numerous times, and she's only got one of them off. So anyway, one of the things that would be really helpful in this game is if I could see what I've already queued up for them to do. That would be really helpful because I can't remember if I already told her to do that. Let's see, do we have any other potions? Oh, we do. Why am I not using them? I don't know. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Let's take this acid flask out of here. It's not really helping us. And you.